Yeah, you like my new table I picked up
I
at the
do
garage.
it,
Do you
dude.
like it?
Shit,
No, it's okay.
No, because it's
like a
way
tank.
more sturdy.
Yeah, it is. Like the other one was like, I don't know. Let me just, do you have
Are we
enough
still
room?
recording?
Yeah,
So we got my burp.
yeah.
Okay.
You got enough room there?
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out!
I'm Randy, this is Brian, and this is going to be like a Darth Vader extravaganza. I got the Star Wars Figuarts Darth Vader, what is it, version 2?
Version 2, is this the Rogue One version?
No.
A New Hope.
MayFX did a Rogue One version, or Revenge of the Sith. I don't remember. This is A New Hope Vader,
Fair enough.
which personally is the Vader I love most. I mean,
Fair enough, yeah.
it's
Me
subtle,
too.
but it's different. I wasn't really gonna get this, but what kind of happened is, I don't know. To be honest with you, I saw Han Solo and I loved it. That it kind of made me bring back into Star Wars.
So,
I'll be honest.
So Solo made you get an unrelated character?
Yes,
That's awesome. Sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I honestly like.
Wait till they come out the mall.
Oh yeah,
Spoiler.
for sure. No, yeah, it sort of made me want to get. In my opinion, I think Figuarts are, as a whole, probably the best Star Wars toy line. But you pay for it. Like you're not.
How much is this?
I got it at a good deal, but let's say 60.
I'm just gonna flat out say this is the best Vader figure.
Wow.
I haven't seen the Mafex. I can't compare it to the Mafex, but just the sharpness of his helmet is like, I don't care if it's a little off or whatever. I love this figure.
I'm actually surprised you say that because I actually don't.
I like my Vader lanky, and he's
I do
lanky.
too.
Yeah, he's very lanky. He looks the tallest. I don't know if he is the tallest, but his proportions look the most lanky.
Well,
and
here,
I love that.
I put him next to. I got this Luke too, which I love this figure. I don't think we're gonna do a full review, but I'm gonna tell you that I absolutely love it. I guess Mark Hamill's like 5'9", 5'10", so he's just maybe inch or two taller than me, maybe if I'm wearing heels. I love this Luke.
But Vader isn't, so that's a little off then, isn't it? Or is it? No, that's.
I don't know.
Vader.
Vader is 6'7".
Okay.
I think someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I gotta be honest with you, like, I don't know that I like this better than the Star Wars Black one. Should we start with the beginning here? We'll start with the first Figuarts figure ever was this
Yeah, that
Vader.
sucks.
Piece of shit.
I think that's a terrible figure.
I didn't like it from the get-go, but it was like, I'm rooting for Bandai all the time, so it was like, I was like, oh, this is the way to go. But this figure was pretty awful, like, I prefer...
They didn't know where they were going with the line. I think when they did that, they're like, are we going to make figures? We're going to make something pretty. And they just, like, they got that. They tried to do an action pose.
Yeah,
like whatever, blowing in the wind.
What is this, though?
Dramatic, I guess. They tried to add drama to it.
Do you think it's stylized? Like, it's less movie accurate? I mean... It's Return of the Jedi, so there are some differences from New Hope to Return of the Jedi, but it's small, and it looks almost, it's not buffed, but you remember
Yeah, Power of the Force 2 style.
Power of the Force 2 style.
Make sure to drink your milk, kids! Raw!
Comic bookish,
Yeah,
you know? It's just like...
Like, yeah, definitely, like a Marvel comic book. I'm interrupting you, but that's pretty much it. So, that was the worst figure and the first figure of Figuarts, in my opinion. And then we'll jump to the Star Wars Black Return of the Jedi figure with Sad Eye Vader. I hate this
I loved it, though.
I'm so sad.
I hate it now, but I loved that figure.
Did you really like it, or you just really...
I did, because the Black Series was... What number was it? It was fairly new.
It was fairly early, yeah.
And Black Series were cool and all that, and it's like, it was just the only 6... Was it? The first 6?
Yeah. It was like the
6-inch Vader.
It was.
So
it was awful though. Like he's got like these sad puppy dog eyes.
His helmet comes off in 3 pieces. I'm a sucker for that. Even if it doesn't look great, like
it looks like a cosplayer, like a pretty good cosplayer.
Yeah.
I hated this figure. So
the eyes were bad. I'll give you that. The eyes were real bad.
Maybe I'm being a little over dramatic because I'm an over dramatic person, but I hated this figure.
No.
Yeah.
And then we get to the surprise hit of the year, the Star Wars Black New Hope Vader, which I got to be honest with you, like I was kind of blown away by that figure. Like I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is, and I still think it is. My only fault.
I don't think it touches that.
Really?
I mean, this is a sweet figure. I'll give you that. It's a sweet figure, but oh man.
Can I give you my
Yeah,
problems?
I'll
All right.
up.
I think this cape is too short.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
There's not enough of it. Yeah.
It's not enough cape. Like I want more cape.
Ooh, flowing capes. Flowing capes.
I also think the head. This is nitpicking, but I think it's a little long. It's a little longer.
That's what I like about
you
it.
do like
maybe
that.
because you know what? I think that's like how you remember Vader, and this is like how he really looks.
See, I think the opposite. I think that is how I remember Vader, and this is how he really looks.
One of them,
because
they're very different. Like, yeah, I mean, look at how different they
see.
are.
I mean, all right, so
there's no mistaking one for the other.
Is. All right, so this has got a big old head, which I like the big old
and
head.
And that is, I think that is accurate, the big head.
You know what I will say is I do like the Figuarts eyes better. They look a little less squinty.
Figuarts is so sharp. I mean, I could get that. I would almost buy that Figuarts later, and I'm not.
Really? Your appreciation for this is making me like it better, because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I think I like the fat head, though. I feel like this head should be a little glossier, though. Is that just my... The thing about...
It's questionable. It could be, because the real A New Hope helmet, it was like... It was meant to be shiny, but it was really scuffed and, like, shitty looking. Like it not intentional. It was just... I don't think they had time to polish it out. It looked rough, you know? So...
One of my biggest things about Vader as a character is he's more of... it's how you remember him is more significant than like how he actually looked, which I find so fascinating, because I can't think of any other character from any other like mythological universe that really is that way.
Well, everybody remembers him differently. They remember him in different scenes. I mean, you never really get a solid look at him from a distance, you know? At least not in A New Hope. You have a lot of close-up headshots. I mean, I guess there's a lightsaber duel, but...
Right, you're getting a side angle with the cape.
You never get just like a glory shot of him, you know?
One of the big differences, and I guess we're going to compare the black more so to the Figuarts, because they're the more like...
They're the closest, I think.
Yeah. I've heard also, I just want to state, I've never had my hands on the Mafex Rogue One or whatever it is, the Revenge of the Sith. I've heard that that's the best Vader toy of all. I've not handled it, so I can't make a judgment. I did handle the first Mafex Vader, and I remember it structurally being good, but detail-wise, I don't think it was all there. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was a long time
But
ago.
I do remember I really liked it.
I remember I liked it too, but I also think I liked it because the only thing we could compare it to was this Figuarts, and this Figuarts, like you said, looks like a comic book. I don't know how I feel about on the Star Wars Black, like the cloth
Underrobe?
Yeah, the underrobe. I think that's too much soft goods for me.
Okay, fair enough.
But with that said, it does allow more articulation and playability, but we're dealing with Darth Vader here. Like,
yeah, it's not like you're not gonna put him in his TIE fighter.
No, he's not gonna like start jumping around like Yoda did in Episode 2. Although I do think that they could have gone with a slightly thinner, softer, rubbery plastic than this.
So it was more pliable, maybe.
Yeah, like God, I don't know if this is a good example, but yeah, like that, like maybe.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, just thinner, and it almost looks like a material.
It looks like a material, yeah, but it could be because this was textured, and this is not. Wow, I'm really surprised with your opinion.
I just think the way the plastic under thing, what is it, robe?
Yeah.
Robe, like it hangs really nice.
It does.
It's not. Oh man, that's just really awesome. I love that.
I think you're kind of making me switch teams here.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with this either. It's just two different ways to skin the same cat, you know.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, feel bad about saying I love cats and animals.
No,
I would never skin an animal.
I wasn't saying that. I was saying it was an interesting analogy. I've never. What do you think about the chain? This one has a chain. That one doesn't.
The chain is obnoxious a little bit.
He definitely had a chain.
Yeah, he did. Well, he did in. I don't know if he did in A New Hope. He did in Jedi for certain. I don't think he did in New Hope.
I don't think he did either.
Ooh, I don't think he did.
That could be an issue.
So, yeah.
Whoa.
But either way, I mean, I just think they finally made a good, lanky Vader, which is, like, that's how I picture him in my mind's eye.
Okay.
Like, if you ever saw Splinter of the Mind's Eye, that's how Vader is.
Okay.
Did you ever see it?
No, what is that?
Well, it's a book. You couldn't see it.
Oh, okay.
But it had good cover art on it.
Was that the one where it was, like, black and, like, copper cover?
No, it was green, and it had Luke and Leia, like, crouched down, and Vader was holding, like, a green crystal, and they were, like, in a temple.
It's like
Alan
an expanded universe?
Yeah, it was an Alan Dean Foster book, and it was, like, the original sequel. Had Star Wars have been a flop, that's what Empire Strikes Back would have been that, and it's like, I heard it's pretty bad, but it's got a sweet cover.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to research that.
Yeah.
I still think one of the things to note is when you're dealing with these two, the Star Wars Black figure is $20.
Yeah.
The Figuarts, I think we're looking at closer to 60. Ultimately, though, I think you get what you pay for. On this one, though, I think I'm gonna say that price wise, like I would say, honestly, I'd say the Star Wars Black would satisfy me. But with that said, like, if you're a Figuarts collector, aren't you all in? Almost?
I guess, like, this is not the one to leave out. You're like, oh, I don't need them all.
No.
Yeah, you need this one.
But do you think you could replace that with that and be, or do we need to get, like, more figures for size comparison? Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
Hold on. I hate to say it, this Vader feels real definitive to me. Like, I like this thing a lot. He's so clean. Like, the helmet is so clean. I love it.
Who's taller? Kylo Ren or Vader was taller than Kylo. Oh, that's pretty good. And then how about him?
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that is
tall.
sweet.
Hey,
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Hey, son. I mean, grandson. Grandpa.
Gramps.
Hey, old man. Oh, shit. All right.
I think.
I'm trying here.
Yeah, it's all right. It's you gotta like
lean them forward.
Dude, they just look really good as a whole.
Yeah,
I don't like this wired cape thing, man. I think maybe it was another inch longer.
Yeah, so it just hangs.
Yeah, I find it to be more of a nuisance than it is of a. I feel like I'm but you know what? Once you get that right
Once
pose,
you get it, you got it, and it's sweet.
Actually, no, it's pretty badass because like you can like do some folds. I think I just wish the cape was longer.
That would help. That would help. Oh, this is pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Figuarts, man, they do make the best toys.
They nail it, man. They really do.
Would you get it?
The Vader?
Yeah.
If I saw it, I probably would. So, or if Bandai just reissued it in 12-inch.
Why doesn't? Okay, look. Do you think that there's like Bandai? What they've done with the Star Wars license, like now they've got a full line. Like, do you think there's any way that they could make a deal with some sort of a U.S. domestic retailer to sell them for like $40 a piece in the store?
Nope.
You don't think?
I don't think
it's
Hasbro. I just think that like you would have Hasbro suing Disney.
Yeah,
like,
I think you're right.
Nobody.
When does their contract end?
It's a good question. I don't know. I mean,
I bet you when their contract ends, there's going to be some major renegotiating.
Does Hasbro? They can't own the rights.
They own the master toy license for the U.S., but like if you pay attention to like store shelves, like things have really changed on what is allowed. Like I mean, like there was a time when Hasbro probably produced almost everything, but like now you see, actually now they still pretty much like produce everything.
They took such a step backwards though.
Yeah.
With just like
the Force Link figures.
The Force Link figures, that crazy Falcon junkie toy.
Oh
I mean,
man.
Like they could have just reissued the old Falcon with a couple different parts,
yes.
And like, you know.
Well, I don't think they have faith in the consumer, and I think maybe, and I'm just, going with this, but I think maybe the skiff, kind of might have reassured them that hey, their Star Wars fans are crazy and they want crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I give them complete credit. I think that they've really done a good job improving the Star Wars Black figures. Like, I saw pictures of that new Gamorrean guard at Target, which I want. Anyone sees one, let me know. I saw the Forlom. That
Forlom is sweet.
It is sweet.
I like that a lot.
If you take that Forlom and you put a flashlight behind his head, like, his eyes light up green, which is crazy.
Sweet.
It's just a weird detail. I think the Grand Moff Tarkin looks good. Like, I definitely think, and I think it's the 3D printing that's really improving that. It's just,
I mean, at least now they're competing with Marvel Legends.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
which is a big. I mean, considering they're the same company, they should.
Yeah. No, I think it does give them a healthy, like, competitive, like, in-house competitive nature.
Yeah, and I mean, Star Wars, I mean, they got away with murder for so long.
Totally.
Just like, yeah, we're going to make whatever, and you guys are going to buy it. And it's like, there gets to a point where it's like, nah, you got to make it good now.
No, you're right.
You know?
Like, especially with, like, the farm boy Luke and that Leia, that was getting away with murder. Like, that was like, they were basically saying, fuck you, you're going to buy whatever we make.
Yep.
And I think you're right. I think it proves that they can't do that. Especially when you've got stuff like Figuarts. I'm glad that you like it better because it does make me appreciate it more.
That's good, man, and I can totally justify your $60 when you already have that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to be honest, though. I'm staying with the Star Wars Black figure. I like the big head, and I like the long cloaks. I'm glad I have the Vader because I can't afford all the Figuarts, but I want all the, like,
the big,
New
the
Hope.
key
the key characters.
Would definitely be
It's
better.
this one that I love, man. I can't believe how, like,
they did do a good job on that.
they didn't put gold hair on him. It's so much better without the gold hair. Like, what? Why? Like, I get that he had a lot of gray hair, but, like, do you see how, like, much better that looks?
One looks like a Luke. One looks like a dude's real hair, and one looks gold.
Like jewelry.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right.
It looks goofy.
They are interesting. The choices that they make that are so weird, like, they'll make one perfect and then put gold hair.
Yeah, but for the most part, I think Bandai makes good decisions.
Yeah,
I think so. So this Figuarts is pretty much obsolete. Like, there's really no reason to have it. I guess I was gonna say unless you want to do the removable helmet thing, but the Luke Jedi comes with the helmet. Oh, I wonder if you could put that on the new Vader.
Ooh,
I don't know where I don't know where it is. Probably not, because Vader has a complex, like, you know.
Yeah,
piece.
I wouldn't be ripping my expensive head off if I don't know it comes off. But
ultimately, get what you like, collect what you like.
But get him, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's awesome.
I'm glad you like him because I think you're far more of an authority on Darth Vader than I am.
Thanks.
So check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and until next time,
Nerd out!